Welcome to Wahpeton, North Dakota on the Red River and the Minnesota state line.
Welcome to Minneapolis, a city built on the banks of the Mississippi River. Let's explore its rich history from its founding to the vibrant city it is today. The Dakota and Ojibwe peoples hold deep historical and cultural significance in the Great Lakes and Plains regions, sharing a complex relationship characterized by periods of both conflict and alliance, and a deep spiritual connection to their lands. Culturally, the Dakota are known for their lodges, earth mounds, and teepees, while the Ojibwe are recognized for their birch bark canoes and wigwams. They are both woodland and plains cultures that adapted to seasonal movements, harvested wild rice, and utilized maple sap for sugar. Their historical and spiritual practices, as well as their interactions with European settlers during the fur trade, continue to influence the region's culture and environment today. Both tribes possess a profound spiritual connection to their ancestral homelands, viewing the land and all its elements as relatives and holding a responsibility to maintain balance within nature. The Dakota and Ojibwe were semi-nomadic, adapting their lifestyles to the seasons by harvesting wild rice in the fall, tapping maple trees for sugar in the spring, and hunting and trapping in the winter. While distinct, the two groups shared cultural practices such as hunting and gathering and established peaceful alliances through diplomacy and intermarriage. The Ojibwe developed a system of clan-based social organization with clan names derived from animals, birds, and fish. Both tribes played critical roles in the fur trade, establishing relationships with European traders and acting as influential allies. The Ojibwe served as crucial middlemen, connecting the Dakota to French traders and facilitating the distribution of goods. Periods of conflict, particularly from the mid-18th century, arose over resources and territory, leading to intense battles between the two groups. The surge of European American settlers in the mid-1800s overwhelmed both tribes, leading to displacement, loss of land, and conflict with the new arrivals. Despite the hardships, both tribes have demonstrated resilience. The Ojibwe have experienced a cultural and spiritual resurgence with a focus on reviving their language and ancestral teachings, while the Dakota continue to advocate for their rights and sovereignty. Fast forward with the European settlers dominating the St. Anthony Falls area, Minneapolis was officially founded in 1867. Minneapolis earned the title Flour Milling Capital of the World due to its access to powerful water at the St. Anthony Falls on the Mississippi River, which powered its many mills, and its convenient location for receiving grain from the surrounding plains. Advancements in milling technology and an extensive rail network allowed the city to process vast amounts of grain, leading to a boom in flour production and distribution to both domestic and international markets by the late 19th century. The natural 50-foot drop of the St. Anthony Falls on the Mississippi River provided the abundant water power necessary to operate the massive milling machinery of the era. The city's location on the Mississippi River and its connection to the Northern Plains grain belt through expanding rail lines ensured a steady and plentiful supply of wheat for the mills. Minneapolis millers adopted and improved upon milling technologies such as the roller mill process, which allowed them to produce high-quality flour more efficiently and on a larger scale than competitors. A well-developed rail network brought grain into Minneapolis and then carried the milled flour to markets across the United States and for export, further solidifying the city's position By 1880, Minneapolis had surpassed other cities like St. Louis to become the leading flour milling center in the country. Its mills were able to compete globally, offering a combination of high quality and low price that was hard to beat. The flour milling industry in Minneapolis reached its peak around World War I, a time when 25 large mills employed thousands of workers and produced vast quantities of flour to support the war effort. The success and fame of the industry led to the city being affectionately known as Mill City. Minneapolis boasts a rich landscape of cultural institutions, from major museums like the world-class Minneapolis Institute of Art and the unique Somali Museum of Minnesota, to iconic public art like the Weissman Art Museum and the Walker Art Center and Sculpture Garden. The city's cultural scene also extends to its public art, a thriving theater district, and 7 distinct cultural districts that support neighborhood heritage and provide a framework for community initiatives. Minneapolis Institute of Art, founded in 1915, this neoclassical museum is a premier cultural institution with a world-class collection spanning diverse cultures and time periods. The home of Laker Art Center and Sculpture Garden is the nation's first public sculpture garden. It's a major hub for contemporary art and culture. Also, the Somali Museum of Minnesota is the only one in North America dedicated to preserving and showcasing Somali culture and art, highlighting the city's diverse communities. Weissman Art Museum, which is also located on the University of Minnesota campus. This museum has played a vital role in the city's public art and artistic development. The city is known for its public art, including murals and sculptures integrated into its landscape. Minneapolis has designated cultural districts like West Broadway, Central Avenue, and Franklin Avenue East to support unique neighborhood identities and history. St. Anthony Falls, which is the only major waterfall on the Mississippi River, is a historic and cultural anchor for the city's riverfront and a natural amenity. This bustling Hennepin Theater district hosts a variety of shows, from Broadway productions to local performances. Northeast Minneapolis offers unique cultural experiences, including tours of a glass factory. Today, Minneapolis is known for its vibrant art scene and world-class cultural institutions. Minneapolis boasts a dynamic modern economy characterized by robust sectors in healthcare, technology, and education. The healthcare industry is a cornerstone of the city's economic landscape, with major institutions like the Mayo Clinic and numerous hospitals driving innovation and employment. In addition, the technology sector has seen significant growth, with a burgeoning startup scene and established companies contributing to advancements in software and digital services. Furthermore, the education sector, anchored by renowned universities and colleges, not only enhances the local workforce but also fosters research and development, making Minneapolis a hub for knowledge and innovation. Beyond these giants, Minneapolis nurtures a thriving ecosystem of startups and small businesses, particularly in the burgeoning tech sector. Initiatives aimed at fostering innovation and entrepreneurship have contributed to a dynamic environment that attracts talent and investment. The University of Minnesota, a major research institution located within the city, plays a crucial role in this ecosystem by providing a skilled workforce and driving technological advancements. Furthermore, Minneapolis benefits from a strong manufacturing sector, advanced logistics and transportation infrastructure, and a growing tourism industry that leverages the city's cultural attractions and natural surroundings. This diversification acts as a buffer against economic fluctuations in specific sectors, contributing to the city's overall economic resilience. Before we end this historical piece about Minneapolis, let me recap again on the key takeaway we discussed so far. Minneapolis is home to a diverse array of cultural institutions, including renowned establishments such as the Minneapolis Institute of Art, which features an extensive collection that spans various cultures and eras, and the Somali Museum of Minnesota, the only museum in North America dedicated to Somali heritage. The city's artistic landscape is further enriched by the Walker Arts Center and its iconic sculpture garden, as well as the Weissman Art Museum located on the University of Minnesota campus, which has significantly contributed to the local art scene. Minneapolis also embraces public art with murals and sculptures enhancing its urban environment, while designated cultural districts like West Broadway and Central Avenue celebrate the unique identities of their neighborhoods. The Hennepin Theater District offers a vibrant array of performances, from Broadway shows to local productions, and Northeast Minneapolis provides distinctive cultural experiences such as glass factory tours. With its rich cultural offerings and dynamic art scene, Minneapolis invites exploration and engagement from both residents and visitors alike.